Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jeanette and I am a digital marketing specialist slash strategist. I'm also the owner of I Simply Assist, which is also a digital marketing company. I wanted to welcome you to my channel, and before we get started, please hit submit at the bottom. Also click like, which I would love. And I also have an I Simply Can community at which I send tips, tricks, tools, and all kinds of very useful and helpful information for you to kind of unravel some of the knots that you may have formed in trying to understand digital marketing and how it can actually work for you in your business. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started and just start discussing our very first topic. And our very first topic is going to be about the buyer's journey and just being able to segment that into missions and goals for whatever it is you are bringing to market. So it could be your products, it could be your services, and just, digesting and understanding how to break all of that down. Now, with the buyer's journey, there are three components. You have your awareness stage, where your buyers are just, gathering information, kind of what you're doing right now, just coming and doing research and just trying to gather as much valuable tips, tools, and information that you can to make an informed decision about whatever it is you're thinking about doing. The second is the consideration stage, and the consideration stage is where you really take that information that you've been gathering. You might find yourself downloading a lot of resource guides, checklists in this stage, tips, tools. These are the type of things that you find prospects will really begin to get this information from you when they are in the consideration stage. And consideration meaning that they're thinking about purchasing one of your products or investing in some of your services. So we started with the awareness stage, which is when they first hear about you and they start kind of looking at some of the different places you are. So looking at your social media, seeing where you are on Instagram, Facebook, kind of getting a feel of what you're talking about, whether you know what you're talking about, or checking out some of your products and services, and just kind of looking and thinking and comparing different things. Then you have your consideration stage, and that's when they start actually taking advantage of some of the items that you may have as valuable resources. And you start seeing where they may join your email community, or this is when you would really start pumping and pushing your email community and any other value added service or piece that you think would be helpful to kind of move them along the buyer's journey. So if, let's say, for instance, you are doing a product launch because you have a digital product that you would like to bring into market. The first thing that you want to do before we even start going into the buyer's journey is you want to think about how long it typically takes for you to move a prospect from prospect to a paying customer. So you have to think about your sales cycle. How long does it normally take? Some sales cycles can take 30 days, some can take 90 days, some sales cycles can be even shorter than that, which is kind of rare, but for the most part, generally they usually take between 30 and 90 days. So you know that if this is a cold audience or people who are not familiar with you, your products, and your services, then it is going to take a little bit longer and definitely a little bit more work to move them through the buying process to get them to the final piece, which is the decision stage. And in the decision stage, this is where a prospect goes from being a prospect to being a lead, and then now converting to a customer, hopefully a loyal customer and a raving fan, which is what we want. So if your mission is to build awareness and to get people talking and engaging with your business and this particular product and service, then your goal is the end goal. So your goal you can think of in a couple of stages. So you can think of your goal is to introduce your product and service to a new community, and to have 100 people download your free resource, and to have those 100 people in this new community that you're building. So it could be this new community that you're building via email, and it could be a new community that you're building via Facebook. So a group that you're building. So you have to be really specific about what your mission and your goals are for this particular campaign. And your content strategy is going to be segmented into each individual part of the buyer's journey. So you want to create content around the awareness stage, when they're just considering you and thinking about, they just found you through social media, your Facebook, your Twitter, wherever you are, LinkedIn. You want to make sure that they can see whatever this product and this service is. You want it to be prominent somewhere that they can see it, and you want to talk about it. You want to get them engaged in it. You want to build up as much awareness around this thing as possible. Then when they're in the consideration stage, you want to provide value. You want to, these are the people who may or may not be warm. So you can have the people that you've moved from the awareness stage to the consideration stage. This is great for when you're doing your email marketing, because they've already found you. They've already signed up to join your community or your group. Now you can begin introducing your tips, your tools, your tricks, your resources, things of that nature that's giving them value, that's providing them value, and that's establishing you as an expert. Because if they're thinking about investing in you, they want to make sure that the person that they're investing in knows what they're talking about, or they want to know that they're going to get a good product. They're going to get something that is worthy of their investment. So in the consideration stage, you want to really pump that. You want to really push that. And then finally, in the decision stage is when you can begin actually selling the item. You can have information on your social media and in your blogs and in your email marketing that will allow people in the decision stage to begin purchasing from you and buying things from you. So it's really great to build these holistic communities. And this is not something that you hear a lot, and maybe you do now, I'm not exactly sure. But I'm telling you that in digital marketing, really to get people involved in your products and your services and to really move them through the buying process, you have to have people to move, right? So think about that. Let that gel. Think about it. You have to have people to move. If every single time you're introducing a new product or service and you're just introducing it and you're selling stuff willy-nilly, then it's always cold. So yeah, eventually over time, you will get your referrals, and you will have, especially when you do excellent and amazing work, obviously you're gonna have people that are gonna find you through word of mouth and, referrals that they got from other people that you've helped before. And we can never, ever, ever deny or doubt the true power of word of mouth and referrals. So I'm not trying to banish that at all. What I'm saying is you want to really consider the idea and the prospect of creating your own little community. Because in your own little community, you can really nurture the people that you have in this community. When you just take things and post them and just sell stuff willy-nilly without a real focus and without a real plan, you're being a hunter. It's like, what does a hunter do? A hunter goes out and a hunter hunts that day and brings home whatever it is that they killed or whatever they caught, and they bring it home that day to feed their family. On the flip side, what does a farmer do? A farmer plants seeds. A farmer waters those seeds. A farmer fertilizes those seeds. And then the farmer watches as his bounty begins to grow, and he harvests over time. And what happens is that at the end of the season, the farmer has a huge bounty. Whereas the hunter is still going out every day, day by day, hunting. And I'm not saying that that's necessarily a bad thing, but when you're trying to build a business, you want to think more along the lines of a farmer and less along the lines of a hunter. And this could be one of the main reasons why you may or may not be having certain roadblocks in your marketing and your sales strategies. So this brings us to the end of this video, and I really hope that you found this video to be valuable. I hope that you were able to get some real insight from it, and I want you to do your homework. Sit down today or tomorrow or whenever you have a couple minutes, maybe 15-20 minutes, and really think about your business. Think about it holistically. What you have to offer, what makes you unique. And I want you to think about what products and services you have and what it is that you really stand behind and what you're introducing to your community and to people that or prospects, and even your customers. You know, what is it that you have which makes you different, and what, you know, the products and services that you're selling and you want them to know about and you want new people to know about as you build your brand. And I want you to take that information and I want you to write mission and I want you to write goals. When you think of your mission, think about what it is that you would like to achieve with your digital marketing services or in digital marketing. So what is it that you would like to achieve with digital marketing? I want you to write that down. And then up underneath that, I want you to write your goals. And I want you to really state, you know, 1, 2, 3. What are your goals? Your goals is to build brand awareness. Your goals is to build a community around your brand and around the awareness of your brand. And 3, you would like to be able to build your business around the prospects and leads that you were able to convert into loyal customers and raving fans. So, of course, if you guys have any additional questions, I want you to please write them in the comments below. I answer, so I will definitely look at that, look at your questions and your concerns, and I will go through them and answer them. Also, you can join the I Simply Can community. That's also a fabulous and fantastic place for you to ask me questions and really confer with me. I answer everybody. No one gets ignored in my community. And like I said, you will get tips, tricks, and resources from me. And if there's anything that you would like to see, I can get that created up for you as well. So this was fun. Look out for my next video where we're gonna really deeply dive into target marketing and getting your ideal customer. Full disclosure, total transparency. Until next time, you guys, have a great day. Bye.